What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Let's Play. In the previous episode, we did some exploring around the battle area, and we made it here to the survival area. And today, we're probably going to be able to go to Stark Mountain. I don't know why I kind of question that. I think we will be able to have enough time to sort of explore and go through the entirety of it. So, I mean, we can try and see how that goes for us. If we don't get through the entirety of it today, then it's really not that big of a deal. Or, well, I should say, if we don't get through it in the entirety of this video, it's not that big of a deal. But let me do a quick team recap because some stuff has changed since we last recorded. So we got Frigidaire, our Rotom Frost at level 62. On the leftovers, of course, Modest Natured with Hex, Thunderbolt, Thunderwave, and Blizzard. We got our Drips, the Flareon here at level 61 with Facade, Flare Blitz, Lava Plume, and Bite. We got Join our Torterra at level 75 with Crunch, Razor Leaf, Leech Seed, and EQ. We have Anubis, our Lucario at level 70 with Laser Focus, Nasty Plot, Aura Sphere, and Flash Cannon. We have Lisla, our Shiny Altaria at level 79 with Rain Dance, Dragon Pulse, Hurricane, and Moon Blast. And then, last but not least, we have Trident, our Manaphy at level 72 with Tail Glow, Surf, Acid Armor, and Ice Beam. I don't know why. For me, I didn't think that Manaphy was the last Mon that we had to go through, but I was very much wrong. But I do want to sort of point something out really quick because it's always good for me to sort of, I guess, give you guys updates on what's going on like in the game and things like that. So I found some stuff in the Grand Underground. I got some more of the shards. Not as many as I wanted. It was actually a lot harder to find shards this time around, but then again, I was only down there for like an hour. So I probably need to give myself just a little bit more time to go down there and find either 8 more of the small shards, or I need 3 of the large ones so I can get the last few slates. I want to say the last few slates before we get into the other business. But what else did I felt like I had something else I wanted to... Oh, I know. So I was trying to do the battle tower, and I actually ended up losing my win streak in there because, what was I fighting? I think I was fighting something else and a Grumpig, but the Grumpig kept confusing me. Whatever the other Mon was knocking out what else we had, and we ended up losing to Confusion. So I'm glad to see that my 26 win streak in the battle tower at just the normal level lost due to RNG. So that was very fun. That is sarcasm if you couldn't tell, but no need to get salty about that right now because we got a mission in mind. I thought I sprayed a repel. So that's great. Also, if you're questioning why I'm wearing a winter hat, it's because I just came back from class about 10 minutes ago maybe, and Homeboy is very, very cold. We actually have a wind advisory here, and it kind of sucks because it's supposed to get to like 11 degrees as the low, which is very, very cold. But that's not the only reason why it sucks. It sucks because, ooh, energy ball. It sucks because I plan to go home tonight and I need to wait for the shuttle. But another thing that sucks about it is that I have a night class tonight at 6. So I'm going to be going to said night class at the walk. So it's going to be windy. It's probably going to be 20 degrees, maybe even colder than that. I gotta walk maybe half a mile. So it's gonna be cold for me tonight, and I really am not a fan of it. I'd like to have fingers crossed that class would be canceled or class would just be virtual, like it was for me last week, but I highly doubt it's going to be virtual, unless the professor's card just doesn't start up for whatever reason, and to be honest, it probably won't. But, I guess I shouldn't necessarily try and look at it too negatively, because in about a week and a half, actually, I'm going to be done with my first semester, which I'm actually really excited about because I feel like I need a long enough break from school to where I feel like I'm relaxed. And I know that means, like, hey, I could be working over break, and I do plan on it. Like, I was actually trying to get myself into working over Thanksgiving break, but you guys already know the story in that regard, so I'm not going to go over it again. But, yeah, I feel like I just need a break because I've taken once we get to the end of the semester, I would have taken 7 courses in this semester alone, because I finished 2 of them in the first 7 weeks, sorry, and then I finished the last 5 next week. Doesn't this guy have something? Ekans, Pikachu, Psyduck, Ponyta, Staryu, Magikarp, Wobbuffet, Heracross, Sneasel, Teddiursa, Houndour, Wingull, Slakoth, and Roselia. Cool. You... Gosh darn Altaria. But, I don't know, I just feel like I need a break because I've done a lot over the last couple months, and it's just getting to that point where I'm getting to burnout, and I don't like feeling burnt out. It's not great. It's not great for me. But, like today, I went to my 9 a.m. class, 8 a.m. class, sorry. Not much different, but I went to my 8 a.m. class, and it's a dance and gymnastics class, which is a cool thing to learn about, don't get me wrong. But it's just one of those things, like, for an 8 a.m. class, there's moments where I don't have the energy to have someone constantly shouting or yelling at me, trying to get me to do hype stuff, because it's I'm not even awake yet. I just give me a second to unwind, and then I'll get into it. Right now, having been up for a little bit, I mean, I was am I gonna come back here and take a nap? Maybe after class, but I'm also I kind of want to record today because I haven't recorded since Saturday. And I want to keep the consistency going with this series until we're pretty much done. And then I can go into doing other things like Wi-Fi or new video series. Just come up with new ideas, but give myself the time to be a human about it. Just, I don't know, it's just things like that. So what I'm not sure about is, okay, so yeah, we got this route, which is fine. Didn't say a lot of Slakoth have appeared in Eterna Forest. I actually want to make sure, if it's not in this video, I want to make sure that I actually do head over to Eterna Forest, because I would like a Slakoth, so I can breed it into a Slacking. because I kind of have to. I have to deal with the fact that home won't be out for another couple months, so I do take the chance to catch these mons whenever I get the chance. Because if I do Wi-Fi, which I plan to, even without home, I kind of want to see what all I could come up with before I do such a thing. Really? We hurt ourselves in Confusion? Because me losing my 26 battle streak in the Battle Tower to Confusion wasn't enough RNG. Let's do it in a random-ass battle where I could kill this dude where he stands. But yeah, like today I went up to my dance and gymnastics class, and like we're doing dance stuff now, but it's like I don't have the energy for you to be like yelling and screaming. I get why, because again, the more and more I am in the education department, and the more and more I'm, going to be a teacher, I notice the little things more and more. So it's like I understand why things are the way they are, but that doesn't mean that I agree 100% of the time. So yes, with a dance and gymnastics class, you need them to be energized and you need them to participate in said stuff. But sometimes I feel like just sticking to the straight and narrow, just like you kind of just guide people along, they will follow. That's sometimes what they need, and you can spice things up in a different day, but sometimes you just need days where you keep it to straight and just keep it super vanilla. There's literally nothing wrong with keeping it super vanilla for everybody. But there was that, and then I just came back from a methods of teaching health class, which I don't think I've ever felt like I can't tell you if I've ever gotten more out of a class than this. Like, I feel like with this class in particular, I remember registering for it last spring, and kind of being like, oh god, this is gonna be a hard course, and then like going into it, it was gonna be a hard course because it was like a 4,000 level course, which is usually meant for seniors. But the thing is, with like the degree, for me, it's kind of like I can bounce back and forth with certain classes, so there might be like a 1,000 course that I might not take until now, or even like my senior year. That's just how it is. Oh, if it isn't Tristan, it's been a while. You've grown so tough that you're training out here now? Everyone keeps getting tougher and tougher. And in doing that, they're developing closer bonds with their Pokemon. For someone born overseas, this tough dude doesn't have an accent or anything. Tristan, there's a volcano ahead of us called Stark Mountain. That blowhard Buck guy is in there as well. I'm going to find out the volcano's treasure before that guy does. If I could do that, a 21 win streak at the Battle Tower would be possible. Yeah, I'd try 26. You're serious, going to Stark Mountain? Even the wild Pokemon, they are very, very tough. If your Pokemon aren't well trained, then you'll have a miserable time. And again, that kind of challenge is an exciting prospect. But no matter what, you better be fully prepared. I've got to get ready for another tournament. Farewell. But yeah, going back to what I was saying about like the courses, just the methods of teaching health is one of those 4,000 level courses. So they're meant for like senior standing or like junior standing, because I'm a junior, so I can technically take it, obviously. But with that, come on, how many people am I gonna end up talking to? Yo, if it isn't Tristan, don't tell me you're going to Stark Mountain too. You're pretty wimpy. You sure you're going to be okay? Heh, why am I asking you that? It's not like I care. Anyways, if we run into each other on Stark Mountain, the race is on to see who gets the Magma Stone first. I didn't remember Buck being, like, a dick in the other games, but then again, I don't remember really reading the dialogue all too much, so I could be very, very wrong with that. But yeah, with the class being a 4,000 level class, though, I was worried about it being very, very difficult because the higher, like, the 1,000 level, like, the more professional the work they expect out of you. And while some of the work that I have done for this class feels like a lot on paper, it actually hasn't felt that bad. Like, there's some other courses that I've taken, like the history course or my night class, which is ATOD. And if you don't know what ATOD is, it's alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs. That's what the abbreviation stands for. Like, those classes for me are fucking brutal to sit through just because, and the thing is this, like, I like history. I find it to be an interesting topic. It's just, it's got too much redundancy to where I'm like, there's just moments where I feel like I could not go, stay back and do the big assignments or whatever, and still get a good enough grade on it, because I can just go on to where he has the slideshow posted and then, like, do an assignment there where it's like, oh, you got reading questions, or you got a paper that you gotta write. Which I do have a paper I gotta write for that class, and that's due, I believe, tomorrow night? I haven't seen anything posted about it, but it does... I do know, apparently, that we had a paper for tomorrow that needs to get done, so I'll probably spend a good chunk of the day tomorrow working on that, actually. Probably tomorrow morning, because I don't have my morning class tomorrow, and I'll be at home, so it should hopefully be very quiet enough, and I'm not going to be, like, bringing my Switch home or anything like that, so I'll just have, like, my phone and stuff like that. And then, like, my ATOD class, like, I think the professor she's got her knowledge on the material and stuff like that. Like, she knows what she's talking about. She just makes the class, at least this is my opinion, I don't know what everyone else feels in the class, but I just don't think she makes it very engaging to where you feel like you want to participate, you just kind of sit there and you do it. But even then, you're just like, this is fucking dragging. And that's probably going to be the case tonight, because we didn't have class 2 weeks ago, and then I think it was last week. She said it was, like, optional. No, not last week. I think it was 3 weeks ago. No. 2 weeks ago would have been... No, I'm getting it mixed up. 2 weeks ago, she said class is going to be optional, and then on that Monday, this would have been the Monday before Thanksgiving, she was like, we aren't having night class tonight because I'm sick. And then last week, we still had night class, but it was virtual because she was still feeling ill, and she didn't want to pass it along to us, so we had it virtually. That's what it was. But tonight was gonna be, like, a very heavy lecture covering the stuff that we missed from class, what would be 2 weeks ago? So, it's like, I'm obviously gonna go, but I'm gonna have to do something else, because while I will listen to the lecture and follow along, it's just one of those things where it's like, if I sit down in that class for that long period of a time and I feel like it's dragging And like, there's no change. It's just the same exact thing for an hour and a half. Because night classes are 3 hours long. They're from 6 to 9. So the one thing with that is like, if we go an hour and a half straight just doing the same thing, it is fucking miserable. So it's so bad. So I always try to sort of not necessarily have an agenda of other things that I need to do when I go in there, but I'm more than likely I'm gonna have a different agenda for going in there. So I don't know. It's just what I think is more effective for me, because the thing is like, unless I'm failing the class, which I shouldn't be failing the class, because we had a quiz last week that I did okay on. Not really happy with the score, but it's not like I did terrible on it. I also presented a project with group mates, so like that should dictate like my grade is like pretty good. So even when I go and take this final next, I believe I take it next Wednesday. Like, I believe we'll have one more class on Monday, and then we'll have the final that Wednesday, which I hate that final is from 6 to 8 p.m. because it's just like, I don't know, a nighttime final just seems like dead. And what I mean by that is like, it seems dead in the sense of like, I feel like everyone's just gonna feel like about it, and understandably so. I don't know how much of Stark Mountain we're actually gonna complete today. We probably won't complete much of it, I had to imagine, which is okay with me, because I know we're gonna have to come back here eventually. We're gonna have to come back here. We might have to come back here eventually, or we might be able to come back directly after everything that goes on here to catch Heatran. I'm not entirely sure how that works with catching Heatran. I don't remember, because I think of Platinum a little bit differently, or Platinum did it a little bit differently, so I'm not sure if my knowledge is correct or not. Is that Drake up there? It is. What's he doing here? What's he doing over here? Darn it, what was that all about? Oh hey Tristan, that buck guy wiped the floor with us. Oh man, there's always tough trainers around here. But you know what? Losing means I have room to become tougher. That's why there's a battle tower in the battle zone. Oh yeah? Hey Tristan, right? Your buddy challenged me to a battle earlier. Yeah, I own the little dude. Made sure he was taught a lesson. But I don't know if I could beat him again next time. Seriously, you're bound to run into skill trainers wherever you go. Anyways, I found about this place, but the Pokemon here are tough. So what do you say we team up and go together? You won't regret teaming up. I'll keep your Pokemon healthy. I doubt that we're able to use any sort of HMs. You weren't allowed to rock climb in the normal games, but you were allowed to use Rock Smash and like Strength and things like that. So I do want to take advantage of having Buck with us, because a lot of these double battles have some really tough Pokemon, and if there's anything I want him to sort of be, it's a bit of a distraction for us. Loudred and Dunsparce. Okay. Alright, so we got a Claydol as our partner. What level are you? 58? Bruh, come on, man. Those are rookie numbers. Nice. I'm glad my Blizzard missed both of them. I'm glad a 70 accuracy move just missed both of the targets on the other side of the field. Fuck my life, man. I hate that. I hate that so much. So much. Oh, I'm gonna miss again. On the Dunsparce, gotcha. Cool. That's very, very cool. Double Edge. Alright, what does this other guy have? Hopefully he has something easy to knock out. Rampardos. I'm a little bit nervous about that Rampardos. Hopefully Blizzard hits. It missed that Dunsparce 3 times in a row. Are we being serious? Are we being serious? 3 times in a row on the Dunsparce. Unbelievable, man. That's so dumb. I don't care what you say. It is 70% accuracy. Thank you. That's what should have happened on multiple occasions. I'm not saying that I can never miss one. Like, I'm aware that I can miss once, but it's, again, 70% chance I can hit him. Not 0, 70. Alright, Scyther. I can handle Scyther. Relatively easy. I don't know why the animation for Thunderbolt is like it changes the camera angle like that. I only noticed it with Thunderbolt because I don't know if there's any other moves that do that in this game. If anybody else has ran into something like that, I'd love to know. Alright, so this is kind of a dead end. I wonder if there's anything over here. I feel like there's trainers over yonder. Oh, right there are. But I think there's some, yeah, there's psychic people over here. What's over this way? Oh, this just kind of takes me back into a circle. Okay. You know, I'll battle the psychic people. Why not? Why not? Why not? Psychic Sterling and, what did I say, Chelsea? Xatu and Baltoy. Alright, so since Buck heals us up, I should have all my blizzards, so I can just spam it if I really want to. But I'm gonna miss again. I'm trying my hardest to keep my composure with this stuff. Because it is very obnoxious. It is very, very obnoxious. Grumpig? Alright, I have a bone to pick with this Grumpig. To be honest, I'm gonna actually T-Wave him. Oh, I missed a 90% accuracy move now too, because missing a 70 accuracy move 4 times in like, I don't know, 6 turns isn't enough? Really? Like 70 accuracy. What is happening right now? Can someone please tell me what joke is trying to be told right now? With me missing. It's fucking dumb. I don't care what you say. The game is so stupid sometimes. It's things like that that make me never, and I mean never, want to go like big into like esports or things like that. I know it's RNG and esports kind of mostly relies around skill, but it's games like this that just make me never want to be an esports athlete or never want to go like pro in something. Like this would be the only game that I would ever probably want to, because I have that knowledge and like the experience to do something like that, but never, not interested. I just missed 4 blizzards and 2 thunder waves. Thunder wave is 90% accuracy. Blizzard is 70 accuracy. And I'm not even happy right now. I'm upset. I have anger in my blood. There's anger in my blood right now, and I do not like it. Magical Leaf? Okay. Fight, you're dead. Could you imagine if I was nuzlocking this game and that happened? I would have been out of this world. If you guys enjoyed this episode, by the way, make sure you hit that like button down below because we greatly appreciate it. In the next episode, we should be finishing up we should actually be finishing up all of Stark Mountain. We're probably not catching Heatran in the next video. It'll probably be the video after that. So if you guys are excited for that, make sure you show your support by hitting that like button down below because we greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.